what is the best Quran script with big writing? And then the person asks, this is Fariha A. She asks, which script is better for beginners? Uthmani script or the, as she says, Indo-Pak script?
Naskh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, sister. Thank you so much for your question. I don't know like the name of the Quran, so I would research when you're looking up Qurans, IslamicBookstore.com or wherever you purchase your Quran. Look for the largest font. As in, I can't say buy, the purple labeled one. I think the Uthmani script or the one you see in my memorized videos, those are excellent. I just can't tell you that there's a specific name. So look around and ask what's the largest script you get. Also, sister, large scripts can turn into a heavy book. So many a times you can find very large font and it's printed juz by juz. You may want to do that, or get a nice big Quran, go to your IslamicBookstore.com or a bookstore and ask them, can I see your largest script? Go around, oh Harry Potter, and take your time to find your wand, because that Quran is then going to be yours forever. At least you want, until you've read it to pieces. Lastly, I'm changing my answer. I would have said, theoretically, the Naskh script, the one you refer to as Indo-Pak, is easier to start with. But I'm going to say, start with the Uthmani script. Start and stick with it. It's a lot of work, but I have seen that a lot of people can make the transition without the crutch, because I, for 2 years in my videos, have told people to use start out with Naskh. It turned into a crutch. Can't get them off the crutch. I got people, I'm like, oh, come on, let's go. The Uthmani is going to help you with this and this. Uthmani is going to open up Ashara to you. They're like, nah, I'm stuck here. So I would like you to do the hard work. Go start with the Uthmani, and like I did, read the entire Quran in Uthmani to my teacher. Then I started using the Naskh.
Can I add just a piece? Yeah, so I think a lot of it is going to depend on what you learned to read on in the beginning, right? What's interesting is, for me, like my mom taught me in the Naskh script, right? The alphabets, the Yasan al-Quran, the Qaida, all of that. And then, and whenever I pick up Uthmani script, I'm like, yo, this is too different. I can't do it, right? Until I went to college and I took 2 or 3 years of Arabic in college. And then you started to see now the Arabic in college was closer to, and even modern fonts of Arabic script in terms of like design and things like that, I feel like are closer to Uthmani script.
Much more than the Persian influence. Naskh.
It's almost like as if they disassociate themselves for any of the South Asian or Persian influences, I guess, to distinguish themselves.
Right.
And so once I got through that, because for me, I'm learning the basics all over again. They start with the alphabet, they go through the nouns, pronouns, and all of that. And then when I picked up the Mus'haf for the Uthmani script, I'm like, yo, I got this.
Yes.
And then I must have spent a good 5 years, finished that Quran a couple of times in the Uthmani script. And then I went back to the Naskh script, and that became difficult.
You were like, why does it all look like this?
And so
stick shift versus manual.
I think
automatic.
Yeah, stick shift versus, or paddle shifters versus whatnot. And the thing is, in my experience, like, and you probably could probably have more to say about this, at least traveling domestically in the United States, and I valued when going for Hajj and Umrah, okay? Uthmani script has been easy to find.
Yeah.
Right? Naskh script is not always there.
And you think it because you live in your smaller bubble of a family. Look, well, my family only had it. It's like 80%, more than 65%, 70% of the Qurans you're going to walk in are going to be Uthmani script. So I would say Bilal and I are both people who were started in Naskh, started in Indo-Pak, Persian style, and we transitioned, and now I read out of both consistently. Every day I will look at both scripts to keep it going. Samba and Jiu-Jitsu, make sure. Alhamdulillah, got to practice in both. Thank you so much for your question. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.